about WWE 2K20. As you guys know, there will be no WWE 2K21, but there's a couple of interesting things about this game that I want to talk about. First, I'm gonna start off by showing you one of them. Okay, basically, if you do it doesn't matter who I select. Adam Cole. Wait a minute, hold on, go back. Hold on, I'm sorry. So if I go to I don't know what's going on here. Hold on, I'm sorry, let me go back. Okay. If I do a tag match, right? Hold on, let me do it like this. Wait a minute, hold on. Basically, if you do a tag team match and you put Illumination on, see, I'm going to add a manager to this match. Now, I have a manager in this match, right? I'm sorry it's taking me forever to get to the point here. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to options. And I'm turning Illumination on. Now, this is weird, okay? If you do a tag team match with a manager and you put Illumination on, I'm not going to play this match, by the way. I'm just showing you something here. Okay, I have an Illumination tag match with manager on, right? Now I'm going to tell you how this plays out. When you play this match, and let's say you eliminate both guys on the team that has a manager, they will not actually consider the match over with. The referee will count to 10 and the manager will get counted out. But you cannot defeat the manager by throwing them in the ring or anything like that. They never become an official member of the match. But once you eliminate the two members that have a manager, the referee will then begin a 10 count to count out the manager. So you actually have to eliminate, and the manager will not come back in the ring to try to stop the count out. They'll just stay out there, and that's how you would win that match. That's a very weird thing about this game. Now, this is a very awesome thing. What I'm getting ready to show you here, it's something that I had no idea. I had no idea you could do a multi-man or woman, whatever. Okay. We just select a bunch of people. Doesn't matter who, because again, I'm not playing the match. Okay, now you could do an 8-man Iron Man match. So basically what will happen is, let's say you go an hour, right? And you do false count anywhere. That's a kick-ass match, by the way. False count anywhere. 8-man match. Look at that. 8-man Iron Man match. So basically at the end of that hour, whoever has the most pinfalls out of the 8 people will be the winner. You can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, men or women. I've done matches like this. It's pretty cool. I had no idea you could do that. I don't know if the WWE has ever had anything like that. I don't believe they have. Those are the two really interesting things about this game. That first thing, that was kind of like worthless information. There's not really anything good you could do with that. But this game is still a heck of a lot of fun. But I have issues with it. I mean, I don't like the outside interference. Intelligence is terrible in this. In fact, in 2K19 is better. So when you would create a character in 2K19, your personality would affect how they behave when the CPU is controlling the manager. In 2K20, it doesn't matter who the manager is. They do absolutely nothing but stand there and clap their hands and taunt. Absolutely nothing. They won't distract the referee. They won't get in the ring. They won't grab a weapon. They won't do nothing. But people who run in matches will get you disqualified and throw weapons in the ring and distract the referee. But your manager will do absolutely nothing. They won't stand on the apron. There's no point in it if it's a CPU manager unless you plan on attacking the manager. That would be the only point. And if you have a female manager and you are using male wrestlers, you can't even really face the manager unless the manager taunts you. Then you can face them, but you can't do any moves. You can just taunt them. You can bump into them and get disqualified. But so the manager aspect of this match is pretty much, as far as the CPU and the AI, it's pretty much garbage. But I do believe if you don't have this game, you're still missing out on a lot, because this game has some incredibly good moves. There's never been a wrestling game with moves as good as the moves in this game. Now, I don't watch WWE, so I don't know. I know some of these moves aren't real moves because they're not realistic moves, some of them are fictional characters, WWE based fictional characters from the what do they call it, 2K Originals DLC packs. Some of the moves are from them, and they're not real moves like that anybody really does. But this game has some incredibly good moves, and it has some incredibly good custom character parts too. As far as creating a wrestler and moves, this is the best ever in any wrestling video game ever. I don't think you can even argue that. I didn't say this is the best wrestling game ever. I never said that, okay? I said as far as moves and customization options, it is number one in that department. I don't know that anybody could really even dispute that. They just give you a crap load of just crazy options. I mean, if you're like me and you have a ridiculous imagination that just goes bananas, this game will even surpass anything you thought of. Like there's some crazy options on here. Like, you know, you can download a cartoon character's face, put them on something like this. And again, I'm not gonna spend time on this because this is nothing new. It's just this is not anything new that I'm showing you. But anyway, the options are just outrageous on here. You can create a guy with Cobra costumes and all that kind of stuff. And those DLC add-on stuff is incredibly good too. But yeah, let's talk about WWE Battlegrounds. I don't see myself getting that. I'm not ruling it out, but I don't really like those type of games. Not because I think they're bad games. I just they get old quick to me. You have fun with it, and then you're like, all right, just over the top ridiculousness. It leaves you to not really anticipate anything because everything's already over the top anyway, and you can't get any amazing, shocking moments when everything is amazing and shocking to begin with. So, you know, like the NBA Playgrounds, I don't like those type of games. They kind of annoy me, but anyway, I'm just kind of thumbing through my custom wrestlers. I have some on the community creations, but I would say if you don't have this game, it is worth getting on a sale price. You know, it still crashes a little bit. The image manager stuff, it's not really working that well. Like, sometimes you have to send item 5, 6 times, 2, 3 times for it to actually come through. And it has a lot of problems. You could probably upload to WWE 2K19 better than 2K20. I don't know why that is, but it's screwed up. But I have some images that went through. I have no downloaded content, but I have a lot of uploaded content. We're just going to take a quick look at my stuff here before we end the video. I have a Cain Velasquez character. Look me up. I'm K-Neil32, by the way. Habib Nurmagomedov is my creation. Wonder Woman, Black Lightning. As you can see, I never, in any of these games, I never really get too many downloads. I'm usually like, some of my characters will be a couple hundred, but nothing like in the thousands ever with any game. I just never seem to pull that off for whatever reason. But as you can see, I have a couple here. I have some arenas. Let me know in the comments if you still play this game at all. I still play it, not too much, because I'm not huge on wrestling. In fact, as far as being into wrestling and being entertained by it, I'm kind of like going backwards. It's not easy to get into it anymore. As I look at this steel ring, you know, you got to keep coming up with these fresh ideas and stuff. And really, when I play this, I'm basically just customizing stuff. I don't really even spend a lot of time having matches, because professional wrestling itself is not really something that I favor too much. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. You know, that information at the beginning of the video, I hope that's something that you probably didn't know. I'm going to do some more videos on this game. I'm probably going to release some matches, like an 8-man Iron Man match with the CPU controlling every character. You know, the only issue with that is when the hub is on the screen, it kind of crowds the screen up. But when you turn it off, you can't see the score of who has the most pinfalls. So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope they need to do a 2K21 update or something, but I don't believe they're doing anything with this game anymore. I think they're completely finished with it. No more patches, nothing.